Bum 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 bum. Oh wait, that's the wrong galaxy. My bad. This is To Boldly Go, where no Monopoly has gone before. Except other versions of Monopoly with a Star Trek name. This is Monopoly Star Trek The Next Generation Collector's Edition. Special feature has a 52-page full-color official alien species guide and the USS Enterprise NCC 1701D's manifest. It includes 8 collectible pewter tokens, and you can get more. You could have got more, but this game's out of print now. There are some other Star Trek games out there, Star Trek Monopoly games, like there's a Star Trek Cleons, there's a Star Trek Continuum, there's a bunch of different ones. Anyway, we got Captain Jean-Luc Picard, Commander William T. Riker, Lieutenant Commander Data, Lieutenant Commander Geordi LaForge, Lieutenant Worf, Dr. Beverly Crusher, the ship's counselor Dana Troy, Ensign Wesley Crusher. And here's what the back of the box looks like. Got little clear dice. Different spaces. Got Monopoly Star Trek The Next Generation Collector's Edition. Become a crew member of the USS Enterprise NCC 1701D. Boldly go where no one has gone before. Monopoly, the world's most popular board game, has been beamed to the Alpha Quadrant. As a crew member, you will move around the game board at warp speed. Maximum warp. To explore strange new worlds. Seek out new life and new civilizations from the most memorable episodes of Star Trek The Next Generation television series. Aliens and alternative life forms replace traditional Monopoly properties and are arranged according to the episode timeline. This collector's edition includes these special features. 8 collectible pewter tokens representing important crew members of the USS Enterprise NCC 1701D, including Captain Jean-Luc Picard, Commander William Tardius Riker, Lieutenant Commander Data, Lieutenant Commander Geordi LaForge, Lieutenant Worf, Dr. Beverly Crusher, Commander Dana Troy, ship's counselor, and Wesley Crusher, who all the girls had a crush on. Wesley Crusher. Alien Species Identification Guide, and the USS Enterprise NCC 1701D Ship's Manifest. First ever authorized reference manual detailing alien species found on the game board, as well as Starship Enterprise and crew member information. A numbered certificate of authenticity, signed by Michelle Barrett Roddenberry, wife of Star Trek creator Gene Roddenberry. Signature, y'all! And mine actually has it. A numbered certificate of... Oh wait, I already read that. Unique Starfield game board with wormhole will allow you to connect to other future game boards. I don't see the wormhole on here. Maybe mine was missing that. I'm not sure. Captain's log and Starfleet orders cards reward, penalize, and direct you to your galaxy mission. Starship and Starbase pieces represent your successful alliances. Gold press Platinum bar currency replaces original Monopoly money. Besides bartering, gold press Platinum is the most common system of exchange in the 21st century. At least they went back to the gold standard, Platinum. See inside for special offer to collect 4 more crew member tokens. Man, if anybody has those 4 more crew tokens? Comment down below. I'd love to get a hold of them. See inside for special offer to collect 4 more crew member tokens. The game includes a game board, alliance cards, gold press platinum bars, trader's tray, 8 Pruder Star Trek The Next Generation crew member tokens, Starfleet orders, captain's log cards, 32 starships and 12 star base pieces, and 2 dice. Brought to you by USAopoly. Now, one of the quadrants, they made us. They were supposed to make 4 of these for the Alpha, Beta, Gamma, and anyway, they were supposed to make 4 of these games, and you were supposed to be able to put all 4 of them together. They never got around to making but this one, The Next Generation, and the original series. I don't see the wormhole. Maybe it's a piece. I'm not sure how it works, but I don't see it on the game. If y'all see it anywhere in the game, comment down below. Anyway, of course, you got your classic Go. You got your classic In Jail. You got your classic Free Parking. And you got your classic Go to Jail. And we'll just look at the cards. You got, of course, Captain Logs and Starfleet orders, which replace Chance and Community Chest. You got this nice picture of the USS NCC 1701D ship. You got the crew, which isn't really all the crew, but that's the main character crews. Excuse me. And then we got Farpoint Station, the Ferengi. We got a Nebula. We got the railroads are replaced with different Starcrafts. We got Starcraft Hawking, Starcraft Magellan, Starcraft Freeman, and Starcraft Justman. Which I don't remember them ever naming the Starcrafts on the show, but oh well. And we got spaces where you can pick up Captain's Logs cards. We got Frangid Humanoid. We got the Binars. We got Armus. We got the Warp Core, which replaces one of the utilities. We got Alasomorphs. We got Pakeled. We got the Antidian peoples. We got Starfleet orders, which are the cards you can collect. We got Mentacan. We got Akamarian. We got Gamutu. These are aliens and people from the shows. We got Lore, which is Data's brother. We got the Traveler. We got Ardra. We got Tamarian. We got the Crystalline Entity. We got Janelle. We got the Replicator, which replaces another one of the utilities. We got Humans, which we got the Kardashians. We got the Tarkaran. We got the Borg and Q. And that's all the pieces. But we got the certificate of authenticity with a signature from Majel Banat Roddenberry, that was Gene Roddenberry's wife, and it was been verified by Rich Uncle Pennybags for Parker Brothers. So that's cool. This is cool right here. Certificate of authenticity. It's probably worth money just because of the signature on this thing. Maybe not. I don't know. And then here's some more crew you could collect. Like, you could get the Chief of Security, Lieutenant Natasha Yar, There was Dr. Catherine Polinsky, Chief Medical Officers. There was Chief Miles O'Brien, the Chief Engineering and Transporter Operator. And there was Guinan, which was the bartender and 10 forward. Because even in the future, officers go to the bar and get drunk. And you could order more versions of Monopoly. Here's a bunch of different ones you could get. Like specialty ones. They had like Alaska, Iditarod, Bass Fishing, Corvette, Golf, Harley Davidson, Napa Valley, NASCAR, National Park, Super Bowl. I got National Parks and NASCAR. United States Navy, Space Program, World Cup. Then there was Harley Davidson, another NASCAR, Star Trek. This Star Trek one was Digging Dinos and Trek Alaska for Junior. I have Digging Dinos. There's some college games like Florida State, Indiana, Kansas, Ohio, Penn, University of Kansas, Kentucky, Michigan, Nebraska, North Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Washington. Then was some cities like Atlanta, Baltimore, Boston, Charlotte, Chicago, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Dallas, Denver, Detroit, Hollywood, Houston, Indianapolis, Kansas City, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, New York, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, San Diego, San Francisco, Seattle, St. Louis, and the Twin Cities. Then there was a couple of states like Alaska, Arizona, Florida, Hawaii, Oregon, Rhode Island, and Utah. Then it comes with this, which is cool. USS Enterprise and Double C, 1701D, Ship's Manifest. And on the back of this, flipped, is the Alien Species Identification Guide. Then we got the rules. The Prime Directive. The rules. I'll show you what I was talking about. It says basic Monopoly game rules with special rules for the next generation collector's edition. The Prime Directive, or Starfleet's General Order Number 1, is Starfleet personnel and spacecraft are hereby prohibited from interfering in the normal development of any society. All Starfleet vessels and crew members are expendable to prevent violation of Starfleet General Order Number 1. Which they violate all the freaking time. All the time. Always. Special rules, the object of the game, game board, alliance card, shuttlecraft, warp core, replicator, potion nebula, Romulan neutral zone, Starfleet orders, captain's log, gold press latinum, trader's tray, starship and star bases, crew members, the equipment. And here's a little side note about how they were going to make 4 of these games, and they only made 2 that I know of, and one was the next generation, and the other one was going to be now it's supposed to have a wormhole that links all the games together. I'm not sure if it's in this section of cards or this section of money, which has never been opened, or if one of these cards is the wormhole or whatever. But anyway, I know that they made the next generation, which is this game, and they made the original series. And they have these little houses which look like Enterprises. They look like capital class ships, basically. So those are kind of cool. Kind of reminds me like with Star Trek, Star Wars did with their Monopoly game. They had like X-Wing and TIE fighters that were this size, and then they had Star Destroyers and Millennium Falcons, depending on whether you played a good guy or a bad guy. Then they also have the dice. These are some nice clear dice. I mean, you don't see pretty clear dice like this that often. And then you have these star bases, which are kind of cool. I mean, they're not, they're only half of a star base. Now, if you want full star bases, and full ships, I suggest you get Star Trek Catan, which has better components, but these are actually pretty decent. I mean, I suppose you could, if you were buying this game to try to, make some star base, like model figures or something, you could shave these down and then glue them together, 2 of them together, and then you'd have a neat little star base. See, because they wouldn't fit unless you cut these little indentions off, which the best way I know to cut little indentions off is get a fingernail clipper. You know, the ones you use to cut your fingernails? They work perfect for cutting little stuff off if it's in your way. Little side note, just let you know. They're perfect for that. Then of course we got the basic rules, which if you do not know how to play Monopoly, or you've never read the rules to Monopoly, you've probably been playing it wrong. Which I could probably do a video just on how people have been playing the game of Monopoly wrong. Then we got the tokens, which is, that's the only reason y'all are here, right? Y'all want to see the tokens, right? Ain't that right? This is Gordy LaForge, which, there he is. Then we got this little punk Wesley Crusher, everybody's least favorite character, or maybe it's everybody's favorite character. Then we got this is what I apologize for coughing, but I'm a little sick. Then we got William Thaddeus Riker. I think it's Thaddeus. Comment down below if I'm right or wrong. Then this is Beverly Crusher, everybody's favorite doctor, right? Nope, I think it's the Voyager doctor. He's cooler, the hologram doctor. Then we have Diana Troy, the worst counselor, even though she's a Betazoid, in the history of Star Trek. I mean, seriously. She gave terrible advice. Then this, I believe, is Data. Then here's Worf, which is like, he supposedly comes from these Klingons, they're great warriors, yet he's working for a pacifist organization. What? Pfft, crazy guy. He don't even fight that much. And then here's Captain Jean-Luc Picard, probably everybody's favorite captain. Probably. Comment down below your favorite character from Star Trek The Next Generation. Then we got individual cards, which I'll open and look at those. And then we got, this game's practically mint condition. And we got Captain's Log cards. So let's check out the Starfleet Command, United Federation of Planets cards. Nice touch how each card actually has a star date on it, which refers probably most likely to an episode. This one's advanced to go in contact with Ambassador Spock. This one's report to Starfleet Academy upon admission, collect $100. This one says meet the wind dancer, collect $50 from each crew member. This one says disassemble the artificial life form named Loyal, save 100. This one says all starships and star bases must report in. Pay $40 per starship, $115 for a star base. I'm saying dollars, but actually it's gold platinum bars. You fail to uncover a Romulan conspiracy, go directly to jail. Should say you were part of a Romulan conspiracy. If you're going to jail, just because you failed to do your job don't mean that you should be arrested for it. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. Reunite the Gatherers on their homeworld, collect 10. Defeat Yaruf in combat, collect 100. Modification to the sensor array malfunctions, pay 50. Successfully emit the Soleil into the Federation, collect 20. Transport Riva to Solarius 5, receive 25. Locate the scientist Dr. Newland's song, 45, collect 45. Because you failed to assist Dr. Lee Brams, you are ordered to pay $100. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Just because you did a bad job don't mean you should pay money. I thought in the Federation, in the future where everybody didn't have money anymore. Your mission to Farpoint Station failed, pay $150. Oh my gosh. Respond to their distress call from Planet Dream of 4, collect 200. Beam prisoners out of jail. So basically you get out of jail free card. Then we have these captain logs, which have a picture of Jean-Luc Picard. That's not Jean-Luc Picard, is it? That's Professor Xavier from the X-Men too, right? And again with the nice little Stardate touch. This one's advanced to Allosamorphs, Salma, and Anya to pick them up for transport. You have a new duty assignment. Proceed to shuttlecraft Hawking. This one says solve genetic puzzle. Advance to go. This one says advance to Andoria at Ventrix 2. This one says advance token near shuttlecraft. We got 2 of those. Pay honor twice the rental. Or buy it from the bank. This one says advance crew member to the nearest utility. If unknown, you may buy it from the trading outpost instead of the bank, the trading outpost. Advance and encounter queue. You save the Stone of Gaul from Artemis Barn, collect 50. Communications for Tertarians are successful, collect 150. Joglum Shriek sells your information, page player 50. Starships and starbases incur battle damage. Battle damage! To each starship, pay 25. Starbase 100. Beam them out of jail. Get out of jail free card. Professor Berlinghoff Rasmussen sends you back 3 spaces to pick up artifacts. Go to jail for attempting to assimilate the crew. Now that's treason. I mean that you should go to jail for that. You must keep the Antikins from eating other diplomats. Pay $15. That ought to be difficult, keeping them from eating folk. So here's the cards. Check those out. The cards. And with the cards, they're basically the same. Same colors, same prices, just different names. Like this is Armus. Same mortgage val. This is Frangid Humanoid, Binars, Farpoint Station, Ferengi, Q, the Borg, Midican, Archmaran, Gamotru. And when you purchase these, you're making an alliance. And instead of buying, you buy the property. By buying the property, it's making an alliance with these people and groups. Lore, the Traveler, Ardria, Tamarin, Crystalline Intily, Janal, Human, Cardassian, Tekarin, Antidin, Pickled, Allosamorphs. And then they named each one of the Starcrafts. They've got Mangelin, Freeman, Justman, Hawking. And then we got the Replicator and the Warp Core, which replace the utilities. And that's it for everything. I mean, we got the money, which you got, of course, the same monies, which is 1s, 5s, 10s, 20s, 50s, 100s, $500 bills, same basic money. Then we got, of course, this guide and this guide, which I'm going to do a separate video of the guides. I'm going to show you the people one last time. And remember, God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. Keep on gaming. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit the bell notification if you don't want to miss a thing. Remember, Jesus loves you. Jesus is God. And boldly go where no person has gone before. And watch all my videos and like them all and subscribe to my channel. And that's been Monopoly, not on a Monday. Star Trek, The Next Generation. These are the voyages of the USS Enterprise, NCC 1701D. Its ongoing mission to seek out strange new worlds and to boldly go where no man or woman has gone before. It's fixing to warp right off of your screen.